gentlemen,
it's time for Politics with a Punch.
Ringside.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Very pleased to have with us now a friend of the program, former congressman for the 2nd District here in the state of Louisiana, Joseph Crouere. And how you doing, Joseph?
I'm doing well, thank you, Jeff.
Do you miss Congress?
I do, actually. I spent 2 years on the Hill. Very privileged to have represented the 2nd District and worked very hard to push the many issues that we had after Katrina, so I do miss it somewhat.
You know, you, of course, you jumped right in. You were doing some of the big issues of our day, the health care, the budget. You were high profile. You know, you were really, you were not what you call a backbencher. You seem to be really in the midst of a lot of really heavy-duty debates, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and that is the role of the representative in the Congress. We have to tackle those very tough issues. We have the duty to represent the needs of our district, and we have to make those decisions, you know, accordingly.
Now, of course, after the election, and was that a tough pill for you to swallow when you lost?
It was a tough loss, and when we saw that President Obama came in and did a commercial in support of Cedric Richmond, I knew that it was going to be a tough fight, and so we gave it the best that we could, but we did not make it to the finish line. So. And
have you been monitoring how the new congressman is doing and so forth?
You know, I have been somewhat disappointed that he has been so quiet. I don't see much movement from what he has done. If you were to look at my record, after I won the congressional seat, I came in right away and start trying to reform FEMA, trying to get in the right people so that money could flow into the district to help us to rebuild, and then to move forward and look at other needs of the district. And so I've been surprised at the I guess the lack of action from Cedric. And
you know, it is interesting because you're so mild-mannered, but you did make a lot of noise in your own way. But then, of course, after the election, you did stay in the limelight. You were working with Kenneth Feinberg.
Yes, I was retained by Kenneth Feinberg to reach out, you know, to act as a liaison with the Vietnamese community and the GCCF to help explain the programs of the GCCF and try to assist the claimants with respect to the forms, to clarify questions, to hold town halls, in order to help them to understand the programs. And that, I guess, that adventure lasted for about 2 months.
And was that did y'all part on good terms, or?
Well, you know, we parted on good terms. Obviously, there were differences between us. My focus was doing everything that I could in order to help the claimants, in order to help them understand and to advocate for the institutional programs that would better help them. And there were issues with respect to how the programs were being implemented, and I conveyed some of my concerns to the GCCF, and obviously many of those concerns were not considered.
That money just hadn't been flowing quickly enough, has it?
No, there are a lot of problems with the GCCF. Based on my understanding, the interim claims are not even being paid. And on top of that, I've been speaking to a lot of claimants. They came, you know, they would come to me to ask for advice and assistance, and it seems to me that the GCCF is pushing them to accept the settlements of $5,000 for individuals and $25,000 for businesses. And here it is a concern of mine when things like that are being done in the GCCF.
Let's talk about your next focus, and that's going to be running for statewide office, running for Attorney General. Tell us about your decision. How was that a difficult decision to make, to run for that?
No, it was not a difficult decision because after the BP oil spill and then this whole recovery process, I saw that there was a lack of action from the Office of the Attorney General. When you look at the moratorium and how devastating the moratorium has been to the state, I believe that Buddy Caldwell should have been much more aggressive in challenging the administration to push back at the moratorium. And then when you look at the BP oil spill, the environmental issues that are connected to that, and then this whole claims process, how oftentimes unfair the claims process could be, I believe that he should be up there out in the front challenging these programs to make sure that claimants are being cared for.
So your beef is he hasn't been doing enough, and you're going to take this message statewide?
Absolutely. I don't believe that he has done much in order to represent the people of the state. He has not done much in order to represent the interests of the state. And I believe that the state needs an Attorney General with integrity and with the will to do what is right and the commitment to make those hard decisions.
Well, you have a lot of integrity. I've always said that about you.
Well, thank you.
And you're someone that honest as the day is long. So I wish you the best. It's going to be tough, though. You're going to have to run statewide, right?
It is going to be tough, but I believe that the people that I have represented in the last 2 years, even many of those who voted against me for a number of reasons, they still support me, and I feel very positive going to this race.
All right, it's going to be coming up in October. We're going to be visiting plenty between now and then. Joseph, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Joseph Crouere.